if you look inside my closet, you'll see that I have a pretty good number of cosplays. And a lot of that may be is because I really do have a good number of them. Now, I'm not just talking about the normal variety such as sci-fi and comic books. I also mean the incredible kinds from stuff like movies, TV shows, video games, and anime. And I love the hell out of them. I enjoyed looking like the characters I dress up as, and whenever I wear one at a convention, the experience was well worth it. So I'm doing a series talking about every single one of them. We're gonna analyze every single bit of them, how well they turned out, and if it's well worth it. So sit back, relax, and get your sewing needles ready, because this is CGS, aka A Cosplayer's Guide to Success. Yeah, I know I could definitely do something really good with this leotard VD for me, and I definitely know the same thing for, of course, this ballet wrap dress that Chili Pup sent to me. I think it's actually quite interesting. Oh, hi! Yeah, sorry about that, I didn't see there, so yeah, with that being said, welcome back, guys, to another episode of CGS, aka A Cosplayer's Guide to Success. So yeah, I guess you caught me off guard. I guess I was actually pretty much stuck in between, of course, the two pieces of ballet attire that I currently got. That had a couple of cosplayers that got sent to me some time ago, and it is actually quite fitting, hands down, because yeah, I guess for today's episode, looks like we're diving into yet another ballet-themed cosplay for sure, and yeah, don't worry about a thing, pretty much with, of course, what I've actually got right here. I'm sure I'll get to, of course, pretty much the ballet wrap dress outfit, and, of course, the ballet practice outfit according to this leotard, as you can see here, both of which are for Barbara from Genshin Impact. But I guess pretty much in this case, as of now, we're actually diving into something that I actually did do some time ago for sure, that I think it kind of makes sense for me to actually talk about in this episode for sure. Now, if you may recall, right around a couple of episodes ago, I actually did do one, of course, pretty much my ballerina version of course, Ruby Rose from RWBY, that I actually did for, of course, a pretty much an upcoming cosplay podcast project that I'm currently a part of for sure, and I gotta tell you, I definitely had a whole lot of fun working on that outfit for sure, and truly, I think it's actually a really great way for me to do another ballet-themed cosplay for sure, and I'm not gonna lie, I think this red ballerina outfit that I actually got for that cosplay for sure, it's actually quite adorable, and yeah, I can't deny, I actually do look cute in this tutu for sure. But I guess for the sake of course, this episode for sure, we are definitely doing another character from RWBY for sure, in, of course, ballet attire for sure, but it is something a little different for sure, so yeah, and if you are quite curious to see what I'm actually talking about for sure, I'll refer to you with this image, as you can see here for sure, So yeah, I guess what we're talking about here today is, of course, pretty much a ballet version of course, another character from RWBY that I did actually cosplay a long time ago, and that being, of course, Lyren. So yeah, it's probably been a long time coming, and I've been wanting to do a different version of Lyren for a long time, and, well, I guess for this episode, we're actually doing exactly that, So yeah, I guess pretty much from what I can gather, this is, of course, another cosplay that I actually did for an upcoming cosplay podcast And yeah, I guess on top of course, Ruby Rose, I've also decided to go for Lyrenga for sure, because I actually do think that would actually be a good fit, of course, on my part, and plus I'm pretty much long overdue to do a different version of course, Lyren for a long time, ever since I dig pretty much him and his original outfit for sure, so I think you can definitely say that this has probably been a long time coming for sure, and I guess we're only now finally doing this one for sure, and I'm really excited to finally talk about this one for sure, and well, luckily enough, I do manage to have everything I need with that said cosplay for sure to really get things into a high gear for sure, so yeah, I think you can pretty much get the idea, of course, that front, so yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get our dancing shoes once again and actually talk about this new cosplay of mine for sure, so yeah. There we go. Yeah, I just need to get that out of the way first for the introduction, but you kind of get the idea, of course, that front. So yeah, with that being said, now that we finally got that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about this cosplay for sure. And well, I guess if anything, we might as well start off with, of course, pretty much the one thing that I know we should definitely talk about first, and that being, of course, the main costume. And well, I guess I'll pull up this first thing as a part of that said cosplay, so here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, is this really nice white t-shirt that I actually got for sure, which I guess is, of course, the men's dance t-shirt for sure that I actually did get straight off of course, Discount Dance, which I did actually mention that site beforehand when I got pretty much the tights for sure for my previous ballet cosplays that I've actually done so far for sure. And well, I guess if anything, seeing how I knew hands down that I wanted to go for a ballet version of Lyrenga for sure, I definitely need to go for a men's ballet attire for sure to really kick things into high gear for sure. And thankfully, with of course what I actually got right here, this white t-shirt is of course exactly that. And yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, like I said, I did get this straight off of course, Discount Dance. I got pretty good price for sure, and luckily enough, they do having, of course, my regular shirt size for sure, so that really did help in a long run for sure, and yeah, I guess if anything, I really do admire on how well the t-shirt actually looks for sure, and probably, I guess, the best part is that we actually did manage to add in this pretty much Ren's emblem for sure, to which thankfully that was of course cross-stitch with of course some help from my mom, and we've cut it out and sewing us straight onto the shirt for sure. And luckily enough, the pattern for of course Lyren's emblem cross-stitch, as you can see here, is of course done by of course Nostalgia Stitcher over on Etsy, which I actually got the pattern for, which I'm not gonna lie, actually came out great for sure. And well, I was actually gonna pretty much sell on a bigger pretty much base for of course the cross stitch, so that way it will take up the whole shirt, but I ended up getting a 14 count for sure, which is actually a little small, but thankfully we did manage to squeezing into that corner for sure to really still make it work for sure. But yeah, regardless of course that front, I really do admire of course how the t-shirt actually turned out for sure, just for this cosplay for sure. And yeah, I think it really does help out a whole lot for sure, and I really do think this is actually well worth it in the end for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, so now that we got the shirt done, I think we might as well continue on with what we actually got, and I guess next up we've of course got these pair of course pretty much men's dance briefs for sure, and yeah, I guess truth be told, if you actually have seeing when I talked about my ballerina barber cosplay, I did talk about pretty much having a set of dance briefs for sure, mainly to serve as a divider between pretty much the costume and the petticoat, and of course pretty much the tights for sure, almost making it look like they're actually part of course the outfit itself for sure, matching the color of course the tutu for sure. But I guess for the sake of this cosplay, I've decided to go for, of course, pretty much this pair of men's dance briefs for sure that can really help out a whole lot. And yeah, I guess with, of course, what I've actually seen, I really do admire, of course, how well it actually looks for sure. And yeah, I think it really did help out, of course, pretty much really getting things into pretty much into full gear for, of course, this cosplay for sure. And yeah, I know that's saying a whole lot because I know plenty of other men who have actually done ballet for sure would definitely say the same thing for sure. So, but yeah, regardless on that, I do think these dance briefs are actually well worth it in the end. So yeah. All right, so yeah, I guess pretty much if you think the dance briefs are good enough, well, I think if anything, we can't forget about pretty much a good old set of tights. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, a really nice pair of men's dance tights for sure. And yeah, believe it or not, this is actually far different from the regular dance tights that I actually pretty much got previously for sure, because yeah, much like the dance briefs, I actually got these pair of course, men's dance tights straight off of Amazon for sure. And yeah, I guess with what I've actually seen, I really do think these are actually really they actually do came out pretty good for sure, and I really do admire, of course, how well it actually looks for sure. And I really do think it really has the driving point to really make this outfit stand out quite well for sure. So yeah, I guess given to what I've actually seen by far, I really do think these pair of men's dance tights that I actually got right here really do help out with this cosplay a ton for sure. And I really do admire, of course, how well they actually turn out in its entirety for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I think they really do help out a whole lot for sure, and it really does help make this cosplay stand out for sure. So yeah. Alright then, so now that we got those tongue out of the way, we can't just leave it at the tights for sure, because if anything, I've also got these socks for sure. So yeah, I've of course got myself pretty much as another piece I actually got is of course pretty much a pair of course some nice support socks for sure that I also got straight off of course Discount Dance for sure. And yeah, I think from what I've actually seen, I think they are actually made to, of course, help out any pretty much any male dancer for sure, and of course, providing some support pretty much whenever they're practicing for sure. And I really do think these pair of course, socks I actually got right here are actually a really good benefit to really help out with this cosplay for sure. So yeah, and of course would actually serve as a really good divider for what you'll see later on for sure once I actually try the whole thing on for myself for sure. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, and of course for the final piece for of course this outfit entirely, well, we can't actually have pretty much Ren taking up ballet without having some ballet slippers. And well, luckily enough for this case, I actually got some right here. So yeah, what I actually got right here is of course this nice pair of pretty much black ballet slippers I actually got for sure that I actually also did get straight off of Amazon for sure. And yeah, truth be told, I actually really do think these are a really great pair that I actually got right here. Like, of course, you can definitely probably see from pretty much right here, they actually do serve as a good base for the type of ballet slippers that men actually wear for sure. And And yeah, I really do think they actually really do help out in the long run for sure to really make this cosplay pop for sure. And yeah, I guess pretty much from what I'm actually seeing, I really do think these pair of ballet slippers I actually got right here are, of course, really pretty much are really gonna help make this cosplay stand out quite well for sure. And yeah, what can I say? I really couldn't help but admire them for sure. So yeah, I guess regardless on that, I'm really quite thrilled with, of course, the ballet slippers I actually got right here. So yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, I guess we cannot forget about the one thing when it comes to Lyra for sure, and that being, of course, the wig for sure. So yeah, I guess if you have seen pretty much a long time ago when I talked about my Lyra cosplay for sure, I actually did mention the wig that I got straight off of FM Anime for sure, and trust me, I think this is actually serving as a really good deal for, of course, this cosplay for sure. I mean, sure, I still had to deal with, of course, the long ponytail for sure, but I didn't care as long as, of course, it would help make this cosplay stand out quite well. I'm still willing to take it for sure. But yeah, my point still stands. I really do think this wig that I actually got right here for, of course, Lyra really is gonna help out with, of course, this cosplay in the long run for sure. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front for sure. I really do think this wig is really gonna help out with, of course, this cosplay pretty much a ton for sure. And yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah. Alright, so I guess with all that said and done, that's pretty much everything regarding, of course, my ballet version of Lyra from RWBY. So yeah, I guess you can quite see that I've really decided to go for something different with, of course, this one for sure. And don't get me wrong, pretty much my previous ballet cosplays that I've actually done on both Barbara and RWBY are still great. And yeah, I guess pretty much in the long run, I think this is my way of trying to do something different for sure. And yeah, truth be told, if I would have actually gone for ballet classes myself, of course I would definitely go for a men's ballet attire for sure. But I guess until some things come up for sure, I really do think this cosplay I've actually put together is really has really turned out good for sure, and I really do dig, of course, what I've actually put together by far. But I can't just leave it at that. Oh, no, I've got to try this cosplay out for myself to really give you the idea of course, what I was actually going for sure. So yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do right about now. Alright, well, looks like I'm finally in my ballet version of Lyra at long last, and yeah, I gotta have to say, I am really digging this outfit as of now. I think it really stood out, of course, what I'm actually seeing, and yeah, I guess the final result from what I can gather really is something I couldn't help but admire for sure. So yeah, I guess with, of course, what I've actually showed off to all of you guys for sure, I actually did do a really impressive job, and of course, really showcasing, of course, with, of course, what I've actually put together for sure, and yeah, give it to what I'm actually seeing. Yeah, you can definitely see that the shirt I'm actually wearing with the emblem really does help tie in quite well with, of course, Rang in a nutshell, especially with, of course, the wig that I currently have on for sure. And it's not just that, but also I think the tights that I currently have on for sure are actually really nice and smooth from what I can gather. I really do think it really stood out quite well, and even the dance briefs that I actually have underneath the pretty much the tights for sure really did do a good job, and of course really making them stand out quite well for sure, and I couldn't help but admire from pretty much how they turned out, and But it doesn't actually stop there. Oh, no, but if you actually look down below, you can definitely see pretty much that I do have my socks and, of course, my ballet slippers hung up for sure. And to be honest, I actually do think they're a really great divider for sure. Pretty much has a pretty much a nice little yin and yang type of deal with, of course, this outfit for sure. And I guess with, of course, what I've actually seen, I really do think it is definitely the really good approach for sure from what I can gather. But I still want to keep it, of course, pretty much keeping it to regular old men's ballet attire for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much, if anything, I think this really stood out quite well, and I'm impressed with, of course, the final result in the end for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I really do love, of course, the time and effort I actually did to, of course, make this cosplay stand out quite well for sure. And yeah, part of me did kind of wish I would have gotten this done first and then got settled on Tamaki from Oron High School Host Club afterwards for sure, but I'm glad the wait was actually well worth it to actually finish this cosplay regardless on, of course, what goes on for sure. But yeah, either way, I really do think this cosplay really is quite amazing in the end, and I'm still impressed with, of course, the final product in its entirety for sure. And I really do think this is actually a really great follow-up to my Ballerina Ruby Rose cosplay for sure, because yeah, I think it really does help to balance things out for sure, to really get things going for, of course, any ballet cosplay that I would actually do. And given for the fact that this is actually my third one that I've actually done, but decided to go for a different approach with, of course, this one, I do think this is definitely the right time for me to go for that approach for sure. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can judge for yourself from what I can gather, but in the end, I really do love this cosplay for sure. So yeah, but either way, I really do think it was actually well worth it for me to pretty much finish this cosplay in a nutshell for sure. And I do hope the people who are organizing this whole upcoming cosplay podcast project that I'm currently a part of will actually really help out in the long run for sure. So yeah, I've actually done my part for them, and I do think, and I do hope it was actually well worth it in the end for sure. So yeah, and I guess give it to that, I'll pretty much, yeah, I think it's actually a really good way to, of course, pretty much cap off that project, of course, on my front for sure. And again, I won't say, of course, what goes on for sure, but you'll definitely have to wait and see later on. I think maybe some point around later this month for sure, you'll definitely see, of course, pretty much the fruits of pretty much everyone's labor, of course, what this would all amount to for sure. So yeah, we'll definitely let you know via social media and stuff on how that, on what's that gonna be like for sure. So yeah, definitely keep a close eye on that because there's plenty of stuff coming up pretty soon that I know you're gonna be quite surprised for sure. So yeah, and of course, I'm glad I actually did this project for sure because yeah, let me tell you, I think pretty much going from RWBY to this, or should I say actually doing both RWBY and REM for, of course, this one, actually is quite fascinating for sure, and I think it's actually a really great way to balance things out for sure. Yeah, I've actually gone from RWBY to pretty much being absolutely cute and adorable and pretty much in that tutu, to of course me as Rang just being a regular old men in tights for sure. So, but yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, on that front for sure. So I guess give it to that low. I think I'll definitely end this episode here for sure. So So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of CGS, and by all means, let me know what you thought of it down in the comments down below. I would definitely love to know on what you guys think, so yeah, that's pretty much what I can say of course that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and well, I guess it'll be hard to say, of course, what I'll talk about for the next episode for sure, but that will depend, of course, if I actually do have the time and the money to, of course, work on my newest cosplay for sure. But once I do, I'll let you guys know, of course, that front for sure. So I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I think Nora might have a little something to say, pretty much, of course, why I actually got on. So, hey Nora, you all ready to go for, of course, for a ballet class? And while we're at it, what do you think of me in this attire?
Oh, Ren, you look so cute in that attire. I honestly can't believe that we are now taking up ballet for once. I guess fighting all those Grimm was just enough for us, but this is like a whole new level entirely. Oh, by the way, did you see the pictures and videos of Yang shared of RWBY dressed as a ballerina? Oh, RWBY looks so cute in the tutu and tiara, even for
so yeah, I'll definitely leave you at the hand, so take care, guys.
And look beautiful. Maybe I could go for a similar outfit myself to RWBY's? Who says I can't? Who says I can't, huh?
Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.